The following presentation features the installation procedure for TOTO NEOREST wall-hung toilets. The instructions shown apply to both the NEOREST AC and the NEOREST EW wall-hung toilet models. For additional information, please refer to the installation manual provided with your TOTO product while viewing. Use caution. Prior to performing any work, turn off all electrical current in the workspace, and always install your TOTO products in accordance with all state and local building codes. If installation assistance is required, please contact TOTO Technical Support. For this installation, you'll need the following: 3-inch flexible coupling, 1/2-inch chrome-plated pipe, plastic outlet box with swing clamps, electrical receptacle or GFCI, electrical wall plate. Locate the boxed in-wall tank components. Please refer to the parts list in the installation manual to confirm all parts have been included with the unit. Using the dimensions of the carrier in the installation manual, build the 2x6 wood frame. The center of the 3-inch drain stub out or sewer pipe should be approximately 1 3/4 inches from the front of the wall frame. The stub out should be about 6 inches above the floor. The water supply line should be stub out on the left, 3 inches from the wall stud and 2 3/8 inches from the front of the wall frame. Run the electrical wiring from the bottom right side. With the tank removed from the box, loosen the bolts on the adjustable legs and place the in-wall tank into the wood frame. Adjust the carrier to the desired height and mark the top end of the in-wall tank to the wood frame. Tighten the 2 bolts on the legs to secure the height of the in-wall tank. Next, locate the screw holes needed to secure the in-wall tank to the wood frame. There are a total of 8 screws, 3 screws on each side and 2 on the feet. With the in-wall tank flush with the frame, mark the location of the screws needed to secure the tank into the wood frame. Remove the frame and drill 8 pilot holes. Wood studs and subfloors use 1/8 inch drill bits, while concrete floors use 3/8 inch bits for anchors. Install the upper bracket to the front slot of the in-wall tank by sliding it to the right until it locks into place. Place the in-wall tank into the wood frame. Using the 8 screws provided, secure the in-wall tank to the frame and floor. Place the outlet pipe up to the upper bracket and measure against the 3-inch stub-out sewer pipe. Cut to length to ensure a secure connection and connect the 3-inch flexible coupling. Then use the lower bracket to secure the outlet pipe in place. Plumb the water supply line and check for leaks. Remove the splash guard from the tank and open the shutoff valve from inside the tank and flush the water line into a bucket. Once complete, replace the splash guard. Insert the drywall mud guard for the inlet and outlet and the rough-in for the push plate. Then attach the 2 threaded mounting studs for mounting the bowl on the inner holes with the sleeves on. Using the templates provided, cut out all openings for the push plate, inlet, outlet, toilet mounting holes, electrical box, water supply holes for washlet, and the power connection hole for the automatic flushing feature. When installing the drywall panel, make sure the electrical wire and automatic flush power cord are fed through their respective holes. Remove the drywall mud guards from the inlet and outlet from the wall. Using the provided sponge, apply lubrication to the inlet and outlet pipes and insert each pipe into their respective outlet holes on the tank. Double-check each are inserted all the way in. Place a ruler on the top of the inlet pipe against the finished wall and mark the location on the pipe. When complete, remove the pipe. Repeat the process for the larger pipe. Open the box for the bowl with care by pulling the hand inserts out and folding down the sides. Remove the cardboard insert from the top. Remove the side panel assemblies from the box and set aside for later. Using the cardboard lifting insert, raise the bowl and slide the outer box out from beneath the bowl. Place each pipe into their respective holes on the bowl. Double-check each are inserted all the way in. Placing the edge of a ruler against the width of the back of the toilet and on top of the inlet pipe, mark the location on the pipe. Repeat the process for the larger pipe. Take measurements between the two marked lines and transfer the distance to the opposite from the gasket. Add 6 mm for the inlet pipe and 3 mm for the outlet pipe. Mark a cutting line on the pipe. Cut and remove the excess pipe. Bevel cut the ends to a 45-degree angle and insert the pipes into the appropriate holes. Next, remove the protective sleeve and screw in the threaded mounting studs until 2 1/8 inches is exposed. Turn off the main water supply and remove the plug from the top unit water supply. Install the 1/2-inch pipe so that the length of the stub out is 3 1/8 inch from the wall. Install the shutoff valve supplied with the top unit and make sure the shutoff valve is closed. Turn on the main water supply and check for leaks. Pass the electrical wire through the plastic electrical box with swing clamps, then connect the GFCI receptacle. Install the receptacle on the electrical box, followed by the whole unit onto the wall cutout. Install the electrical wall plate and turn on the power. Place the plastic sleeves onto the threaded bowl mounting studs and add the washers. Using the mounting hardware, secure the bowl to the wall. Place a level on top of the bowl. Tighten the mounting nuts with a wrench while checking the level until the bowl is secured. Remove the bottom cardboard insert from beneath the bowl. Once the bowl is mounted securely, apply caulk to the small gap between the bowl and the wall. Secure the top unit on the bowl via the top mounting bolts. Thread the supply wing nuts and washers onto the bolts and tighten securely. Connect the top water supply hose to the bowl using the metal connection clip provided. The hose will click when fastened securely. Connect the power cable supply to the tank and plug the cord into the wall power outlet. Remove the cover from the push plate rough-in and trim the corners to the finished wall to remove the excess pieces. Remove the splash guard and connect the flexible hose. Open the shutoff valve inside the tank and replace the splash guard. Remove the push plate assembly from the box and separate the panel receiver from the faceplate by sliding the receiver toward the bottom and pulling the top. Place the panel receiver over the opening and lock into place with the two locking tabs. Insert the push rod in each hole until the head is against the panel receiver with no gap. Cut push rod's length if necessary, then twist the rods clockwise to lock in place. Align the faceplate to the bottom of the panel receiver and tilt up. To lock the faceplate into place, compress the plastic spring on the panel receiver towards the wall. The NEOREST AC wall-hung toilet is equipped with a remote control for operation. Insert the provided AA batteries into the remote control. Refer to the diagram in the top unit installation manual to determine where to mount the remote. To test the remote, place the remote control in the location you plan to install it. Then press down on the left side towards the rear of the seat to activate the sensor. Have your assistant press the rear wash button on the remote control. Confirm the wash nozzle extends. If it does not, relocate the remote control and repeat the test until you find the location that works best. Once the final location for the remote control is determined, use the provided hardware to mount it to the wall. If a NEOREST remote control stand was purchased, place the remote in the designated slot. Slowly open the water shutoff valve. If leaks are detected, close the valve immediately and double-check that it is fully secured. If the bowl had a protective plastic film, it may be removed. With a cup or your hand over the nozzle area, retest the wash function by pressing down on the left side towards the rear of the seat again to activate the sensor. Press the wash button on the remote and ensure the nozzle extends and sprays, then press the stop button. Test the flushing function by pressing the full flush button on the remote control. After, check the water supply for leaks. If a leak is detected where the water supply hose from the top unit to the bowl are connected, double-check that the connection clip is fastened securely. If at any time during this process the unit is not functioning correctly, Check to make sure all connections are secure and the water supply is open. If the unit still does not function properly, please contact TOTO Technical Support for assistance. Install the side plates by sliding the top bracket up into the bowl while pushing in to secure the plates into place. The installation is complete. You are now ready to enjoy the spa-like functions the NEOREST AC wall-hung toilet has to offer.